So I'll start by identifying the true mark of any man's soul, his astrological sign. So I looked Luke's up on the internet. Turns out he's an Aries. As I read on, learning about the true nature of my brother, I actually found it to be chillingly accurate. 3 things stuck out to me. Aries enjoy physical challenges, they're on top of things, they're leaders, and they're adventurous. First things first, Luke loves physical challenges. His entire life has been a physical challenge. He's the youngest of 3 boys by 3.5 and 6 years. He's also the shortest. He grew up getting pushed around in all forms of ball fields by me and Toby and our friends. But Luke is a fighter. He's a competitor. And he always wanted more. Luke learned to be smart and feisty. Growing up, Luke and I were fierce competitors. I'd get tired of getting beat in whatever sport or game I was playing with my older brother Toby. So I need to find balance by patting my ego against Luke. We've fought to the death over how much sugar to put in a pitcher of Kool-Aid. We've battled over the TV remote until the bed frame broke in a hotel room during one of Toby's out-of-town baseball tournaments while the entire team gathered outside the room watching. Luke has always been a student of whatever game we were playing and be able to compete with the rest of us. He learned to use that husky frame of his to box out on the basketball court. I'm not going to tell you that Luke won a lot playing against me and Toby. That would have been rare. All I'm saying is Luke learned to be gritty and competitive. Sure, that grit didn't always serve him well. Like the time he came so close to beating me and our Uncle Jim in 21 outside in the backyard, but came up short by my put-back tip-in winner. And he took his frustration out by punting the ball through the dining room window. He then smartly ran and hid in the next-door neighbor's bushes, waiting for Mom to surface in a rage from her office upstairs. That actually happened. Anyway, to get to my point, Luke loves physical challenges, and although we don't compete with quite the same fire these days, he's still finding ways to push himself. Lately, he's been doing push-ups. He can now do over 100 consecutively. That's the first thing he does when he gets out of bed in the morning. Like I said, loves physical challenges. I also mentioned that Aries are on top of things, that they're leaders. Join us any Wednesday this summer for a softball game and Carboni's Pizza afterward to see Luke's leadership in action. Luke's our skipper. He makes sure we have enough guys on a weekly basis, keeps track of who's on beer duty, and after the games, Luke is the only person the server needs to talk to. He has his own algorithm to figure out how many pizzas the team will require. And when the check comes, he has it split up, gratuity included, so nobody has to do the math, and ensure nobody stiffs the waitstaff. That alone, my friends, tells you all you need to know about Luke's leadership. It wouldn't surprise you then to know that Luke is also the youngest manager at his workplace, Prime Therapeutics. Pretty sure that's right. Finally, Aries are adventurous. They aren't afraid to head into uncharted waters. That can manifest itself in many ways. Whether it's teaching yourself to cook gourmet meals from watching shows on the Food Network or getting out and seeing the world. When Luke was in high school and I was home from college, we would hang out all day and umpire youth baseball by night. The days were spent playing tennis or frisbee golf, then coming back home, and Luke would get to work in the kitchen, concocting something he saw Bobby Flay or Rachel Ray making on TV. His culinary exploration continues to this day, And I think I can confidently say Shannon's daily lunchbox has probably seen some improvement over the years. Beyond the kitchen, Luke and I have had no shortage of adventures together. I caught the travel bug when I was a student in college, the semester I studied abroad, and couldn't get enough traveling after I graduated. One of my trips happened to coincide with one of Luke's amazingly long J-turn breaks. He was in my bedroom one afternoon when my friend Matt and I were booking flights down to Mexico to go backpacking, and Luke showed interest in joining, since he didn't need to be back at school until late February. Of course, as a college student, he didn't have any money, but because I wanted him to go with, I offered him an unsecured loan with an interest rate he couldn't refuse. I drafted up the contract on paper, and signed it before 2 witnesses, and we were off to Mexico together on a trip I'll never forget. You're probably saying to yourself, what kind of brother charges interest on a And I'll say to you, what kind of lender offers a loan to a 21-year-old? Well, Luke had the last laugh, making sure to wait until the final days of the loan contract to pay me back. Knowing the interest I charged was pretty laughable. I could go on about our adventures together, like the time I met up with him in Guatemala on the tail end of one of his journeys, or the Boundary Waters trips, or our bike trip down to La Crosse from Minneapolis, but I think you guys get the point. We've shared a lot of great times together, and grown to be great friends over the years, outside of just brothers beating on each other. So let's bring us back to that fated evening when Luke and Shannon bumped for the first time, and as a result brought Shannon into our lives. Shannon, I know you're aware of the other less endearing attributes Aries possess. Short-tempered, aggressive, impatient, impulsive, moody. Because folks, Shannon too is an Aries. But I know you guys have already settled into that. Shannon and Luke have been together for a little over 5 years now. I guess you can't say impulsive is super accurate in this case. Anyway, both of you have gotten to know each other pretty well by now, but I'll finish by saying this. Shannon, since the two of you guys started dating, I've never seen Luke happier and more balanced in his life. You have the ability to let Luke boast and just roll your eyes while he bats his eyes. When Luke's ego gets a little too big, you keep him in check. You motivate him. You guys motivate each other, push each other to do bigger and better things. Most importantly, you make sure Luke isn't left sleeping on the couch every night in front of the TV. In turn, you're also getting some pretty great qualities with your partner. Luke is always going to make sure the bills are paid on time, and that your credit card points are hard at work for you. You're always going to have good food prepared for you. The lawn will always be mowed and manicured. Most importantly, though, Luke knows how to have a good time. And you're always going to have in Luke someone you can turn to when you need to be picked up and encouraged. You're always going to have an incredible partner by your side, whether you're off exploring the world or facing the many challenges life will present you. He's never going to stop falling asleep on the couch watching TV with you and Donnie, though. That's just something you're going to have to deal with your entire life. Together, you guys have a rich, wonderful life ahead of you. You're going to have your battles, not quite like the one Luke and I had in the hotel room in Michigan. But the thing to remember there is after we realized we destroyed the bed, we both quickly put aside our differences, let go, and focus damn hard on piecing that bed back. And isn't that really a perfect metaphor for maintaining a happy marriage? Never forget to focus on what's important in life, especially when times are rough. Learn to dust yourself off, forgive and let go. Remember to stay grounded, but continue moving forward toward bigger and better things. Shannon, I couldn't be happier you and Luke found each other, and that you'll always be a member of our family. I look forward to all the amazing memories ahead. I love you both. And I know you didn't plan on the rain being here today, but a wise person once told me, a wet knot doesn't come untied. Let's all raise your glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Luke Ritz.
Thank you.